Hello everybody! Today I want to talk bronzers, one of my favorite add-ons. So I thought I would show you our 4 bronzers that we have, which one is meant for what type of skin tone. We'll swatch them out so you can see, and then I'm going to take my most favorite brush, my blush and bronzer, and I'm going to apply bronzer onto my face so that way you can see the difference between bronzer and contour. So I already have my makeup done, I just didn't add the bronzer yet. First though, let's go through our bronzers here, okay? These are the 4 colors. Our first one, it's kind of like our OG. This is Bella bronzer right here. I am going to swap it on to my arm so I can show you the difference here. This is one that is kind of a universal color. Anyone can wear this color. It's all cream. So all of our bronzers are cream. So I like to apply it after my makeup is done, just adding a little bit of warmth to my skin, or sometimes I will even put it on beforehand to help even out my skin tone. But this is Bella bronzer right here, okay? This is kind of our first and foremost bronzer. Next up on the list right here, this is going to be Tan Lines, okay? So Tan Lines is a bronzer that I would say is meant for more fair-skinned women, okay? Where you still want to add that warmth, but you have a little bit more fair skin tone. So you can see Bella here going up to Tan Line. So it's still adding that warmth, but it's better for more fair skin tones, okay? So that way it can bring the warmth there. After that, let's go to Palm. Palm is right here, our third one on the list here. This is more of a medium skin tone. It's more of a golden hue. So if you are working with maybe a little bit more red hair, you want to add more of that golden hue, you would come into Palm. So let's get this one swatched on so you can just see the difference compared to the other two. I'm trying to wipe my arm off in between. So we have bronzer, or Bella bronzer on the bottom, Tan Lines, and then we have Palm right here. Okay, so you can see how it's a little bit more gold, whereas Tan Lines is a little bit more rosy undertone, okay? All of them still adding warmth. Then our last one here is called Heat Waves. Heat Waves is our rich bronzer. It's meant if you have more darker skin tones, very olive, something that you really want to bring that darker complexion to. Heat Waves is also a beautiful lip and cheek color, by the way. I'll show that on another video sometime, but this way you can kind of see. So this is Heat Waves compared to Bella. So it's more rich. It's a little bit more red undertone. So if you are very dark complected, or this is a great one for summertime. If you get super tan in the summer, Heat Waves may be your best bet. For me, I typically stick with Bella, but I have also olive skin tone. So that's one where when it's time for you to get color matched or different times of the season, reach out to me and we can make that determination of which color would be best based off your skin tone, whether it is Bella, Tan Lines, Palm, or going all the way up to Heat Wave. Okay, so there they are swatched out. Now let's put them on my face. I'm always using my blush and bronzer brush, and I like to use the big fluffy side. Now, why is that? It's gonna give you the most natural look. When you are putting a bronzer on, it is meant to just warm up your skin. Whereas a contour, when we apply our contour, it has that ashy undertone where it's creating shadows on our face to bring that dimension back in where a lot of foundations would leave you flat. So when we put on our contour, it has that ashy undertone. It's creating that shape, creating that dimension. Bronzer is supposed to bring warmth. So when you apply your bronzer, I want you to think anywhere the sun would kiss your face if you were laying out. So most of the time it's on the tops of your cheeks, on your forehead, maybe a little bit coming down your nose. A lot of women, including myself, also use it a little bit on my neck because a lot of times my chest color does not match my face color. A lot of times this area doesn't get as tan. So it's one way to make sure that we have that gradual color throughout our face and chest. So I take my blush and bronzer. The big fluffy end is my favorite. It's gonna give the most natural look. I'm gonna come into Bella, and I am just going to ever so lightly stipple it on there. You don't need a whole lot of product when it comes to bronzer because it instantly gives warmth. So from here, I only want the smallest amount anyways because I don't want to add layer upon layer onto my skin. I want it with the creams kind of blending and melding with my other colors on my face. So you can see how I just gently stipple it on, get some of that color distributed, and then just blend it into my highlight color. From that point, if you want to come back and add a little bit more, then I would say it at that point. If you want to take a little dusting down your nose, your chest, if you're trying to make sure that you are warming up your neck compared to your chest or your face, and then you can just play around. If you are one person who wants warmth all over their face, maybe in wintertime you get a little depressed and you just want a little bit more color, you could definitely add on there. But for most women, it's bringing that warmth into our cheeks, onto our forehead a little, and maybe down the tip of our nose. And it just adds that little bit of warmth to our skin in contrast, right, to our contour, which is bringing that shadow. So there you have it. Those are our 4 bronzers. Again, it is Bella, Tan Lines, Palm, and Heat Waves, okay? All different skin tones. However, Bella is just kind of that one that's universal with all. So if you have any questions, reach out to me. We can get you the bronzer that suits you best. And you can always get that bundle package too. Get that blush and bronzer brush plus a bronzer color of your choice, and it saves you $10. But this is the one that I love to use for applying it because it gives that natural, beautiful look. So I hope this helped. I hope you enjoy our bronzers just as much as I do. Have a great day.